I'm done for the week. The work is done. So now we can go out and have some fun. I was going to drive into New York City, but then I thought, come on, Rich. Friday night in New York is probably going to be a little bit mental. So, changing said, I'm going to go to Philly, park up at the train station there, get the Amtrak into New York, and it turns out Amtrak is only like about 10-15 minutes from the hotel. So I'm going to go do that and go see what we can see up in New York. Bought a ticket thinking that it was the Amtrak, and it wasn't. It was the local train, so I've just given those back to the guard and said, look, hand those on to somebody who needs it. And so now I'm going to try again and get myself an Amtrak ticket. Thank you. Do you know what track? Is that? Not yet. Thank you very much. Right then. So that's that. Tickets in hand. I'm already on holiday. This is fab. This station, just check this out. Art Deco at its finest. It's bonkers. Every little detail. I realised that when I've put my bag down somewhere, my power pack has come out, so I've now got to leg back, try and retrace my steps, see if I can find it. Just tried retracing my steps to see if I could find the bloody thing, but nah. Plenty of time to get back to the train. Try and... One good thing about that mistake with the ticket earlier, the guard did say, as I caught up with him afterwards, he said he gave it to a lady who was really happy and struggled to get the money together, so that's awesome. Well, that's that then. Lost my power brick. I'll have to get one of those when I get into the city. There's always something that happens. Gate 3, Amtrak to Boston. I'm making it. Woo. Well, this takes me back. Long way back. Last time I did this, it's about 35 years ago? No, 33 years ago. Wow. Well, made it. Well, made it to New York at least anyway. Next bit, let's find this blooming hotel. It's a bit warm. Not quite as picturesque as Pennsylvania. The William Gray station there, but that's function, isn't it? Function over form. A store. I'm going to see if I can get myself a power brick back, but that's one thing I noticed in the US. They all start off at 1. Ground floor isn't G or 0, it's always 1. Weird. On the last bit of the last block, so hopefully it should just be up here. Still looking. It is just a bed. Somewhere. I guess. We're getting to the more touristy area now. Loads of food, loads of lights. Cool. Hey. Finally found it. I mean, you know, it doesn't really stand out. machine. That's miles away. yeah, that's great. Thank you. Floor 10. There we go. 10 floors up. So after a quick shower and a change, it was time to head out into the bright lights and the big city. So much had changed since the last time I was there. Of course, back in '89, I had to use maps and look like a proper tourist. Now, I've got the internet in my pocket, I was able to find my way around like a local. So what do you do on your first night in New York City? Look for a New York pizza, of course. The best in the area was just off Times Square, so only a moment's walk from the hotel. And that was it. Checked me out, got my steps, headed off to get my pizza. Shut up! Well, that bar was too much fun, so I couldn't drag myself away. I had far too many beers, but it was cool. So now I'm back on Broadway, coming up to Times Square. I've missed the thing that I wanted to go and see, which was the digital art. Never mind, it was a good night, so we'll see what we can see instead. There it is. So each new year, when the ball drops, it's up there. Finally get to see it in person. That's pretty cool. That was pretty cool. Just saw the actual DeLorean. Taking donations. Go on, sit in my car, sit in my car. I'm like, no, alright. Oh dear. It's a little bit commercialism going on in and around Times Square, but it's funny to see. It's funny to see. This is pretty damn awesome. One other thing that is quite enlightening, I don't know, quite a difference anyway. The smell of weed as you're walking around here is just phenomenal. Every other geezer seems to have a bit of a joint going on. It was just, the smell of it, it's all over the place. But, each their own, I guess. And back. That's chilly. Oh yeah. Wow. I've got to be back in the warm now. That was chilly. Sweat buttons are moving. Nothing to do with the copious amounts of beers that I've drunk. Now obviously, it's just gone midnight, well it's 20 past. So I think it's time to head up to the rooftop bar and go see what that's like. Okay, the rooftop bar, and it's a bit disconcerting. Jesus, and my legs are gone. This is proper high, and this is really weird. So that's Times Square over there, with the ball thing in that tower that we looked at earlier. And we're just towering above it. Wow. Okay, time to go back inside. No one's going to believe this view. This is just mental. Look at that. Just look at that, New York in the background. Right, so I made it to the rooftop bar of the Hard Rock Hotel. It's pretty awesome. It's now 1:25 in the morning, and I'm going to go back down to the bar and carry on drinking, because I can. That was a flipping awesome night. What a night. I ended up going to just 2 bars in Times Square, which is kind of less than I thought I was going to do, but I met so many people. New Yorkers, wow. You know, you kind of get this rep that they're all pissed off and they're all just short for time, but they're really, really nice people. They've got loads of time to chat and just want to chill. Right, there we go. Quite an interesting first night in New York. It's quite different to the first time that I spent in New York. As a 19-year-old, I am absolutely knackered now. Gone 2 in the morning. I need lots of sleep. So I will see you all in the morning and see what we end up doing tomorrow. For now, thanks very much for watching. My name is Rich, and this is It's Adventure.
I see her rolling up, Uber black Cadillac, high heel boots and a sexy body full of tats. Baby's bad, oh baby's hella bad. After her